None of us would have actually planned to have a pregnancy like this. Everywhere you just hear about the disease, the pandemic, about how it is killing people. It sort of adds a lot of fear inside you.
Pregnancy amidst a global pandemic and nationwide lockdown is challenging and scary because delivering a baby right now is a daunting event. Facing a never before experienced situation, mothers are coupled with extreme stress and fear regarding the safety of their child, especially if she is tested positive for COVID-19.
There is no vertical transmission in COVID-19. There are no cases reported wherein the infection has spread from the mother to the fetus which is inside her womb. In case a woman turns out to be COVID-19 positive at the time of her delivery, the transmission occurs only after delivery and the mother has to come in contact and breastfeed her baby.
And I'm 5 months pregnant right now, and I'm in the 6th month as of today. I am extremely anxious because of this COVID-19, and what if the cases increase by the time I deliver my baby? So I get a lot anxious thinking about that.
Pregnant women have to be more careful because they can get easily affected with COVID. When a woman is pregnant, her immunity levels decrease. Not because of the pregnancy as such, but in Indian scenario at least. What happens is they don't have adequate food. The compliance for the medicines is not proper. Usually they are anemic. And because of the nausea and the sickness, they usually don't have the proper food. And the third reason is they don't get adequate sleep. All these lead to reduced immunity. They are more susceptible for the infection.
Considering my doctor appointments and the way I've been traveling to my hospital has been quite a little tedious because a lot of my appointments were cancelled by the hospital authorities. Considering the situation outside, I tend to get a lot of negative thoughts like what if something happens to us? What if by chance or by mistake we get affected?
The fear of a looming virus backed with limited medical supplies, inadequate health facilities, and lack of transport can create a series of complications, triggering unwanted psychological impacts.
Pregnancy involves a mix of complex emotions ranging from highs to lows. On one hand, one may be super excited and overjoyed with the thought of having a baby, but on the other hand, they may feel anxiety, stress, and fear, of course, which arises because of uncertainty. And it can also arise from finances, unable to access support systems, changing relationships. And during first trimester, one is afraid of doing something which can harm the baby and result in miscarriage.
Pregnant women also can be stressed very mildly. And the signs of stress in pregnancy compounded with COVID are they might sleep less, they might feel irritable, they might get angry at loved ones, they might feel tired and exhausted beyond a point, they might feel anxious and their heart might race. They might feel very scared of what's going to happen in the future.
In the second trimester, it's very common to have body image issues and they are concerned about the excess weight they are putting on. And in the third trimester of pregnancy, the fear of labor pain is really immense.
Therefore, working on mental coping strategies is crucial for pregnant women in order to curb those overwhelming feelings.
During quarantine, if you have any fears about the virus, please share it. Don't lock your fears. If the mind is locked, the body will explode.
Important to prioritize your mindset and well-being at the start of the day. Using positive affirmations really helps, like saying, I can get through with this pregnancy, I'm going to have a wonderful baby, I will have an easy labor. So it really helps if you keep saying positive things, replacing negative thoughts with the positive.
As you are pregnant, what is very important for you to do little activities and talk to a lot of expecting mothers. Remember, use your mood lifters and your mood shifters. Calling up friends whom you have never called up for such a long time will bring a surprise element into the conversation and your mood can be lifted. Yoga is a generic advice, but during COVID times it's a specialty advice. It is an intervention which is very important. Little stretching exercises.
And it's very, very important to take care of your diet. which should have adequate protein, green vegetables, fresh fruits to give you folate and vitamins and minerals, and of course hydration, 12 to 15 glasses of water. So, role of diet and nutrition is really huge in going through a healthy pregnancy.
And apart from that, even after doing all of these things, if I get stressed, I try to think of those who are suffering with no medical facilities, and also for the pregnant women who have had fibroids in their stomachs, in the wombs. I think about those who are taking an IVF treatment, so every week they have to go to hospital. So imagine I went in the past 3 months just 2 times. That's because I could avoid it since I'm having a healthy baby. But then for those who are not having one, I think that's really a stressful thing. So you need to think about the ones who are less fortunate and the ones who are more stressed than you are.
Apart from the precautions that mothers-to-be can follow, birthing plans in the middle of a virus outbreak has put forth worrying questions on the pregnant mind. Whether delivering at home is at all safe for women.
As a gynecologist, I do not recommend home deliveries because of the risk of COVID infection. Because every delivery carries some amount of risk, and we should be prepared in a hospital scenario to handle any kind of emergency. Like example, the baby needs oxygen or the mother needs oxygen. Any kind of emergency can arise. Whenever a woman is in labor, she is brought to the hospital, and the Indian scenario, many people accompany her to give her moral support. But in this scenario, we can't take so many attenders into the hospital. All the emotional support which the patient needs during delivery has to be brought within herself. So I suggest that pregnant women be counseled for this beforehand.
I think a lot of hospital authorities and the doctors are taking proper precautionary measures in order to treat their patients, and that was the case with me as well.
We are limiting hospital visits to 5 or 6, and we are encouraging patients to use online services to contact their doctor. We are always available for tele and video consultations, but if it is a high-risk pregnancy, then your doctor may tell you to come to hospital more frequently. Pregnancy can be a beautiful time if we prepare ourselves for the changes in the emotional state, but it is very important to listen to your body and mind, very important to relax and find your calm. So it's good to be informed, get prepared, and have a safe pregnancy. Enjoy your motherhood.